Hello, my beautiful vibe tribers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Monday, April 15th of 2024. Many blessings to you all. Remember, this is our collective energy for all sun, moon, and rising signs. That means if you'd like to have a personal reading, please pop into my website, royalmystic.com, and book your reading. Now, I've got a special running below here we're in the final week of it. So from today to next Sunday, the 21st, you can get 20% off of any of the services I offer. So I hope you'll join me, receive your discount, and I'll look forward to seeing you. Many blessings to you as we move forward. We're going to move in the energy of ramping up our beautiful positiveness using our relentless optimism. That is, I claim that and tag myself to it. I am a relentless optimist and I attract all to me that I need. And that is coming from sources known and unknown. So we're using the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and our ability to focus with intention to create our best possible lives now. And in that end, let's move toward the reading. And thank you for the likes and subscribes. You know, that is the world that we live in. Here we go. We have the Eight of Cups and the Temperance Sagittarius Major Arcana. The Eight of Cups is that open runway coming in, allowing us to move forward without anything holding us back. We've done all the background work and it's time for launch. And the universe is saying, yes, you are cleared for launch. And then you've got Temperance, which is the Archangel Uriel, who is the keeper of divine life force energy itself. And she's doing beautiful alchemy to align these energies. As you see, this bigger orb aligns to four of these smaller ones and it keeps you in balance. So that means every piece comes up to meet your feet as you take your steps down your path. So beautiful synchronicity and the green light. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit. Hey, now that's alignment. So, in the quantum, okay, here's the enlightened person with going into the quantum field through meditation, using third eye, using the pineal gland, allowing yourself to go into the nothingness, right? Into what we can't see, taste, touch, or smell, into what's to be brought into potential with the wave pattern of what you seek. So you're sending out pulses of energy looking for what you're talking about, thinking about, and believing about. Then it transfers as you're sitting in the wave because you're sending out the signal, you're sitting in the wave, and you focus on the one thing or the five things or whatever solid mass that you want to bring in. It's better if you do one thing at a time because then you can put your full attention on it and it collapses into a particle. When it collapses into a particle, you literally start to build it. And so that's the whole thing, sending out the wave, sitting in that wave, believing it to be true, believing that you can create it, and allowing yourself the open energy of the nowhere, no one, no thing to bring it into full form in this 3D realm. So, from the unseen into the seen, and so it is. Divine Spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So I'm going to flip this over, and we got two cards out. The middle card was facing up. That's the Three of Swords. And our next card with the Five of Rods. Now, part of the energy of remembering of how we can manifest things is to also remember that we can also block our own energy with this Five of Rods. So, this is our own stuff we have to get through before we allow ourselves to have what we truly want. Sometimes we have hidden beliefs and fears of achieving it. If it's financial abundance and we have a place of in within us and you're blocking that, you're something is tagging you in a money thought. And boy, am I ever getting a bunch of push on that one. So that was my air being pulled out of me while I was trying to inhale. It was pulling it the other way. So, definitely on point with this, and probably a lot of people identify with it. It also goes for jobs, it also goes for relationships, but our beliefs about money are so negative most of the time. And we don't even realize it. We haven't ever asked ourselves, what do I believe about money? So that's a little assignment if you want to dig into that. Write down what your beliefs are about money, relationships, jobs, and generally being successful. What are your beliefs? And then when you write all that down, when you find things that you really don't want to continue the belief of, find a resolution. In my best life, I will have these things, and how will I think of them what when I receive them and I'm actually living in it? How will that be different? And then start writing those answers down. How can I see it in the most positive light for myself without these limitations, whatever's on the other page? And let yourself see because you get to see what the root core is, but then you have to change it. Part of that is visualization. Now, I'll tell you the fastest way to tie what you're trying to bring in, and we'll say the speed reading version of being able to bring it in fast as it can be brought in, is to change what you don't want out of your mind. Like, take what you don't want off of the parameters. And we have to be in a place of understanding that we have to fully believe that these things are possible. So that means you have to repeat them enough to where they become old hat, where you're not in a place of, oh gosh, I don't even know if this is true. You have to repeat it enough to where it becomes true. Just like when we learned how to say the alphabet, just like we learned everything else in our lives, repetition matters. And that's why meditation is important, because then you can take yourself out of the now and just be in a place where you're connecting to source and the un unvisualized or unbrought in, untapped potential that's out there for you. So visualization, I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. Now, whatever your goal is, see yourself in it. Don't see yourself adjacent to it. Call it mine, my my abundance, my best possible relationship, right? So that you're not witnessing that in somebody else's life. You want to bring it home, right? So make sure that's part of it, that you connect yourself to it, and the feeling of love in your heart for it, and the feeling of being very sustained and stable by it also helps to resonate and anchor it. And that helps you break some of these blocks. Communication, speak it as though it is, not as though it will be, or one day, or sometime, or if only. No, it is. And therefore, I am saying it. Once I have it, I'm not going to speak as a future tense. So speak already as though it has been done. You've got it. It's arrived. How happy and grateful I am for all the blessings I have in my life today. That includes everything. These are the grandiose statements of inclusion that allow you to really be able to bring it in. I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. It's really important to say the right words. They are important. They are the frequency of the radio dial that you're sending your signal out to the universe with. Make sure you're using the right signal. There you go. Catch yourself, because we think about fear more than you would really um, guess. It's a constant, because the fear thoughts are what our ego believes is protecting us. That's the way the ego does it. And that's why we got to get in a meditative mind and drop ego and go into the place where there's no conditions. There's no thing that may jump in front of you to stop you from getting to it. In the unknown, with the nowhere, no one, no thing, all is possible. Forgiveness. This is an important energy, because if you feel like you have wronged someone, or you're not good enough, or you've made mistakes that hold you back, you're going to cut yourself off every time from what you're trying to do. Forgive yourself, truly forgive yourself, and love yourself, and be in the energy of releasing all others from any obligation to make things right. All you have to do is release them from that obligation, and then you're free. Don't carry that they need to make it right. They may never. That's up to them. The only thing you can control is what's part of your reality, which is you don't want to carry the poison of the past. Discard that. Give it to the universe so it can recycle it and detoxify it. Remember, energy never goes away, it's just reformed. So reform yourself. Forgive, release yourself and all others. Consciousness. This is the connection to source. I laugh because it's right on point. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. Hello. There's things that you don't even know exist. And if you don't want to invite them, then keep your forgiveness and keep riding with that. If you want to invite what you've not seen yet or experienced yet, out of all the many possibilities that are coming in all the time, these signals are always going off. It's up to you to tune your radio to receive them. And that's why I say forgiveness is not part of that. Unforgiveness. Forgiveness is, but you know what I'm saying. Holding on to unforgiveness is you've got to be able to, because listen, none of us want to be in a place where we do something that's unforgivable, right? The universe is always in a place of the heart of compassion and forgiveness. So you need it as much as everyone else, so you might as well let it go. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Now, when I say this, you don't have to go and approach the person that you have this thing with. You just have to do it from within yourself. You don't have to have any contact with the person who quote unquote wronged you, right? You just have to be in your higher energy and say, I release all those things. Those are toxic, and I heal myself immediately. And those never belong to me. I carried a burden that did not belong to me, and I release it now to the universe. Action. Yes, we love action. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action to those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is a positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. And so it is. And here we go. Release your blockages, release your resistance, and let yourself flow as the universe gives you clarity. We love the Ace of Swords. It is victory. This is being able to cut through the veil, see your way forward, and go in that direction with the strength of getting what you want accomplished. This is a divine blessing because it's an ace and it's a beautiful energy of absolute being able to see beyond where you are. So you're going to break this barrier here with that beautiful energy. And then we have 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. This is the energy of those three swords removing themselves. And then you can move forward with your whole heart without anything holding it back. And there's a big victory, the Six of Wands. Beautiful energy as you now are in a place of receiving the beautiful victory energy of overcoming all the things that you were having to go through. This is a long fought battle that is now ending in your success. So we love the Six of Wands energy, as you can tell by her body configuration on there. She's quite excited about what's going on. So don't hold back. Get yourself out of the place of judgment and release and forgive yourself and all others as you communicate to the universe that all is already aligned and in your highest good. All you have to do is be able to receive it as the universe brings it to you, moving forward, letting yourself use your heart to guide you. Many blessings, my beautiful friends. Have a wonderful Monday. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste, my friends.